people will be like, but remember that one time
You know what's a bad example of
hit a
that you used
pivot
to
tipper
see?
on $100. Never forget, it's possible.
Yeah, the pew pew. The pew pew. That's a good example. The pew pew pub was a big one for a while. No one was doing it ever again.
The game's starting, and I was spectating.
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
It's not.
Just refresh.
I'll
Just refresh.
refresh. Yeah, I think they reinitialized it.
Okay, we've already seen a rest by GG. So
that's quick.
It's a good start.
I imagine a lot of what they've picked up versus Fox will probably be semi-helpful. Like if they're warmer versus Fox, it will probably be semi-helpful.
Yeah.
Versus Falco, it's just kind of like, ooh, I love that. Love the decision to F smash there. I'll be honest, sometimes with GG, there's a little corner of what they do as Puff, which is like amazing. I'm like, that's so good. Like, and sometimes it'll happen to you when you're playing GG and you'll be like, damn, like, why can't they just do that all the time? That part versus Spaces. But I think both these players probably have like a similar-ish quality where like when stuff goes wrong, it can just go really wrong. But then when stuff goes great, it feels great. Woo!
Absolutely.
I know,
and
you
know what I'm liking a lot of is GG's keeping it vertical when they need to. Just goes to the platform, chills out for a bit.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna need to outplay me. You're gonna need to call me out. I have the lead, so you will want to do those.
You're gonna do the work. I'm not doing the heavy lifting for you.
Yeah, I'm not just coming at you.
Yeah, because honestly, those side plats can be when you're at a deficit, especially, they can be an absolute nuisance. Because like, what you're harassing with up air as Falco, you're doing Hail Mary down airs that look obvious as anything. You're trying to laser to get them down. You really don't have like a bevy of options. You have to slow play it.
These
can be frustrating.
And you know, like, GG's not getting a lot out of these neutral game wins, but it's percent that's building. And, you know, as long as you're not losing, you've still got the lead. This will keep going.
I was going to say, as a tangent, I feel like I have to finish this for, as one of those, like, you know, commentators say something that keeps coming up again and again. One of those was, I think Falcon is not that bad in Fountain of Dreams. I think it's overrated. That conversation has been had.
Yeah. Yeah, you just have to think not to say it at this point.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, goes for everything.
A little
and you
late.
Can. Low percent, you can. You can chuck it out. Because
what's the worst that can happen?
What's the worst that can happen? And the best that can happen is great. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Mordo popping off right now. Answering back. Oh, the F smash shield pokes. They angled that shield up the tiniest bit.
Oh, that's it.
Big first game.
That's it.
And you know, Mordo coming off hot. You know, it seems like GG just the winner set versus Brown wasn't even a factor in their mind going into the set. It feels like a clean slate. Like that's a
clean slate,
which I didn't expect, to be honest.
Yeah, for Mordo, that's a wake up call because you just played against Stylo, who is someone I feel like keeps the game plan very horizontal. That's Jigglypuff, and GG was just like, I'm gonna wait for you a lot, and you're gonna need to like make the decisions. You're gonna need to, you know, we're not always gonna be in close quarters. Neutral game is just gonna be a bit slower, and yeah, that's it's a good game for GG. Goes well.
I'm going to see a Yoshi's counter pick, one would imagine. They might be having some sort of weird conversation about characters. I hope not. I doubt it if it's Yoshi's because they ain't going to go
just letting all of your hatred for one character rip into Star GG match chat. I'm going to give this guy a piece of my mind right now.
Ooh. Okay.
Better
start.
Yeah, better start for Mordo, but still, you know, like...
No. Probably want a short hop there, drag off. Got full hop. Big rest, love it.
And you know, it looked like a... Oh, okay.
Almost messes up and makes it happen. GG back in the day was a really early proponent of learning RTC rest. And they had like I remember they had a Twitter thread about it and they were really like... They like showed like the high score of them like hitting the RTC rest You know, loads of people doing that on Twitter, and they hit it like multiple times. And I do think when they're on point, they're really good at it.
Oh yeah. That's death.
Wow.
All it takes is just like a good straight hit against Falco. It
Yeah,
really
it
is just
sucks.
like
Again, it's jump caller. I've always said my personal perspective on Falco is if they know when you're gonna jump, you're in trouble. As Falco. If they don't, great.
Okay,
you know, they didn't know that Mordo was going to jump short hop down there. You get everything for it. But when they do know, and they preempt it and they pre-call it out, Falco can get absolutely ruined. Going for obvious lasers. That's why you can't go for obvious lasers. You can't go for repetitive. You know,
it always feels like Falco's 2 reads away from death at any point in the match.
100%.
So you get those 2 reads consecutively, and it's over. Yeah.
Thought they might DI to survive there, but didn't quite work out. Ooh. And again, what you said about earlier about like even on Yoshi's, you got to work for the kill sometimes. I think it's becoming a little bit like that. They're still having to work for this one.
You just have to accept that, like, it doesn't matter how
bad mistake. Because Shy Guys help out big time there.
Yeah.
Could have F smashed. I reckon you could have F smashed that easily instead of F tilt. Maybe they meant to. Don't know.
Maybe.
Ugh, don't get the punish. Just stuff not quite working out for Mordo. It's a game of inches right now, and they're not measuring up. Beautiful. Back out shield. 64. Might be a good percent for Falco, where they can be a bit awkward.
A bit awkward to catch.
Not quite high enough.
Quick, easy kills, but we'll see.
Yeah, you can tank like 2 strays.
The scary thing is always going to be, I think any stray hit's going to send you to ledge.
Oh god. It's making me ill. The F smash does not strong hit, but GG just taps it in. The mini putt golf. And GG said, you wanted a show to see who gets in Pantheon. I'm not here to deliver it. I'm going to do a tidy 3-0. They're working for this last game right now. And we'll see if Mordo can turn things around. Mordo's got to come alive.
Absolutely. And this is another GR Smash top 10 set comebacks of all time, because it's tough as Falco here. I think
Dreamland times 2.
You're thinking about the Dreamland times 2. What if I'm playing against, what if they go Ice Climbers? What if you're thinking about that? I mean, I think you cannot be thinking about those things.
No.
But that's what's going to happen.
But it's in your mind. No, anytime you're 2-0, like, it takes a special kind of mentality to not, in Falco Puff,
it's hard to stop
your bad thoughts there.
It's hard to stop your brain.
It's a bad life.
Yeah, it's hard to stop your
brain. And that's even worse. And GG saying, I'm just, right now, I'm looking like the better player.
Pretty good.
But beautiful
pretty
punish.
good.
Beautiful punish. Yeah. And that's why you go to Yoshi's for. That's why you go to Yoshi. That's the only time you're going to really be seeing that sort of big plays in the punish from Falco. Wow. F smash inverse off the top.
Yeah. It just
That's
kills.
a wild one.
And this is a full stock lead for Mordo. That's the first time in the set.
Oh my god.
Needs to not
GG
die.
like had the tentative read, like do I go out there? Sort of went out there. But maybe should have just bet it all on black. Wow.
Okay.
It just kills.
Mordo
in the driver's
much
seat.
Cleaner.
Yeah.
In the driver's seat. Has the lead the whole set, and that feels so much better.
Goes for the double shine, gets a side B, but write it off as a tax write-off. You were higher percent anyway.
You're still in control.
That's kind of a biggie.
Unless you drop this, you're still in control.
Can't rest. Oh, what's going on? Stop messing around with the shield so much. Please stop messing around with the ledge. Ah, what are you doing? It's the chaotic Mordo.
This is the Mordo that like takes years off of your life.
Chaotic neutral Mordo.
All of a sudden, a game that looks so in control.
Oh no, I've never seen that mistake. What the? Oh!
Okay.
Oh, that was horrible.
Cleans it up, you know, like it didn't matter. It doesn't matter.
That's the moment when I was talking about like mordo. I've seen mordo throw it in horrible ways. That is the sort of thing I'm talking about. Although that might have been more dramatic, and I've seen some terrible ones. That was something else. Edge cancel, Randall, short hop, dare, weak. What was going on?
What was going on?
How do you make that? It's not an easy mistake. That takes tech skill to make that mistake.
It's a high tech skill error.
A high execution error.
With good techs, with good execution can make these mistakes. Okay. Game 4, we've stabilized. We're normal.
Hey, you better start acting more normal on Dreamland. You can afford a bit of shenanigans on Yoshi's, but
yeah,
I don't know about.
And when you're 3 stonks to 1, you can do a lot of room for shenanigans. That's fine. But on even games, it doesn't work.
That was reminding me of that Bobby Big Balls versus Calvar. Do you remember that? I think it was Calvar, where like they just make 2 horrible back-to-back SD mistakes on Yoshi's and just absolutely completely.
I'm going to be honest.
Fountain, not Dreamland.
Fountain. Interesting.
Respect on Mordo's neutral, it would seem. Saying I don't want to deal with Mordo on Dreamland. That must be part of their history.
Respect on Mordo's, Dreamland game plan, but no respect on Mordo's like how do you deal with moving platforms.
Wow.
And I actually think Falco's really good on this stage.
Yeah, so do I. I do think Puff's decent. But yeah, I would agree. I do like this stage for Falco a lot. Like, I mean, if I'm thinking, oh, I've got to grind out Dreamland or Fountain, like any day of the week, I'm picking Fountain over that. So,
and I think the platforms can be really beneficial if at certain heights, and at a lot of heights, they're just kind of irrelevant. So.
I think this might be a weird GG moment. This is looking a bit like a SFAT takes Mujiging to FD. Maybe not that extreme or not even close. Yeah.
But that was a great up air. Catches the jump back in. We've still got an even game. It's been a bit wild for GG, but it's still even. We're still fine. But you do think if the other player dominates you in your counter pick, it always stings a little too hard.
Oh, for sure it does. Yeah, and you took a bit of a gambit on it too.
Yeah, you do the non-conventional counter pick, and you get owned. Does not feel good.
It feels bad, man. Ooh, that back end double jump, and she could have grabbed ledge really quick, but just keeps on stage.
GG's doing really well by when they get hit by laser.
My headset remember.
So good, and we're just holding the corner, avoiding the other player. I want to see if GG closes this out.
I'm back
because I feel like they've, yeah.
Ooh,
I feel like we were just watching the swing stock with GG. Like the hits Mordo was getting on GG barely mattered. It felt like it was just percent, and percent doesn't matter.
Hit the tech on the slow fall down, and this is everything right now. Mordo has to take this, or he's losing his spot, and it's an RTC rest.
RTC rest. Congratulations to GG.
Congratulations to GG. A well-earned spot. Really played solid that set. Completely,
absolutely.